get fouled, you step to the line, knock your free throws down.
Almost turned over. Roach goes down, stumbled, and Steven Anderson, one of the officials, is going to blow the whistle and say they got to mop up the perspiration. Just a safety issue.
Well, which means that Arkansas has to inbound the ball yet again against Duke's pressure. That means on the catch, there will likely be a trap. And Arkansas can go into the backcourt in order to inbound it. So they should have plenty of room.
Into Brazile, and in the same spot, Ellis just slipped right where Roach did. And Ellis down again, got bodied a little bit. Shot clock's down to 3. Brazile, yes! What a shot by Trevon Brazile!
What a shot by Brazile. With the shot clock going down, Arkansas scrambling against the pressure. Maybe not the shot they wanted, but 2 went on the ball, and Brazile did not hesitate. And Jon Scheyer knew you get a stop there, maybe you got a chance. That stretches it out again to 12. We're looking at a 4-possession game.
Jay, that's the 4th made 3 of the game for Brazile. That's a new career high for him.
He's been brilliant on both ends of the floor. But right now for Arkansas, Dan, no threes, no fouls.
Roach misses the 3, but is fouled by Battle.
And almost gave them both on that one possession. Almost gave them a 3, and then you foul. So not the most intelligent of defensive plays, and Eric Musselman knows it. You give credit for the aggressiveness, but that's a closeout that you just don't need. Put a little late pressure on it. Now Jeremy Roach steps to the line. Clock stopped, and 3 free throws.
You and I are in a very small group in this building who are sitting right now. Just about everybody, just about all of the 20,000 people here are standing.
Why wouldn't you be? To watch this kind of competition and this, Bud Walton Arena is awesome.
And a foul committed by Roach.
That's what's so great. You wish it happened more than just these conference challenge games. You know, teams like Duke and Arkansas should play on each other's home courts more often. You know, I get the tendency to want to play in the bigger arenas because that simulates an NCAA tournament game against this kind of opponent. But you know, if you have the opportunity to take your team to Bud Walton or to Allen Fieldhouse or Cameron Indoor Stadium or Pauley Pavilion, just amazing. Just awesome.
Duke hosted Arizona this year. They'll return the favor, go out to Tucson next year. Arkansas is going to Oklahoma in a couple of weeks. The more, the better.
And in fairness to the coaches, with the expanded conference schedules, it's tougher to find slots in which to play these games. But I think we should start building in non-conference games into February and late January.
Used to have that back in the day.
Yeah, a little bit. But you still had to squeeze them in. You can play conference games earlier and play games like this more in February. What a great challenge by Brazile. Got over that screen and really bothered Caleb Foster going up for that shot. Brazile's been everywhere.
He has played 35 of the 38 minutes in this game. He's got 19 points and 11 rebounds.
He's blocked a bunch of shots and changed even more.
And they can run some clock. The trap and the turnover. Roach lays it in, but it's still a 9-point lead.
And Arkansas has not handled these double teams very well. Here comes another one. catch it in the coffin corner. Might have to call a timeout.
And then Battle is fouled, trying to step through the defense.
Khalif Battle steps to the line. He's an 82% free throw shooter coming into this one. And he has, throughout the course of his career, because he's a body-seeking guard, he's lived at the line. Duke a little bit small on the free throw line, so free throw blockouts are going to be big. Even if there's a miss here, Arkansas can tap it back. Jeremy Roach is the only one back.
Battle's 20th point of the night. Filipowski steps back for the three, and it's a 7-point game. And Jon Scheyer will use his last timeout.
And that's just what Arkansas did not want to give up, a three.
20 now for Filipowski, and remember, just about all of it has come here in the second half.
See, even if Chandler Lawson gave up that drive, he's just given up a two. You give up a three there, and you think, hey, he made a good closeout. He did, but he wound up giving up a three, and that's just what Arkansas didn't want to do there.
Well, time now for our Continental Tire Player of the Game, and a lot of guys have played well, but I think Trevon Brazile deserves a little bit of extra attention for the way he's played.
Trevon Brazile transferred into Arkansas from Missouri. Just an explosive freak athlete. He's quick to the ball. He can space the floor. He's knocked down threes in this one. But his ability to block shots and the challenge at the rim has been as big a factor in Arkansas putting themselves in a position to win this ball game as anything that the Hawks have done. Arkansas's defensive game plan was excellent. And it's one thing to have a great game plan. It's another thing for it to be executed. And it's been executed very well. Very few middle drives. Good help on Kyle Filipowski.
And again, coming off back-to-back losses to Memphis and Carolina and playing without their leading scorer in Trevon Mark. This has been a terrific effort by the Hawks.
Yeah, showed a lot of toughness in this game.
Into Ellis. The trap again.
Battle's got to come to the ball. He's hiding back there.
McCain got a finger on it, but it's out of bounds.
Got 10 seconds.
Oh, you're right. A 10-second violation on Arkansas.
See, Arkansas's laden blocker, Khalif Battle, they didn't come back to the ball. They didn't present themselves as receivers. And this is a huge possession right here. Duke does not need a three. They just need a quick score.
There's 1 minute to play.
Filipowski will get it, and it's 75-70. Under a minute to go.
Turned it over again.
Oh my, they've got it again. Foster. And Roach is fouled. And Eric Musselman cannot stand to watch. Can't believe what's happening here.
Well, they're not handling the pressure well, but not enough Arkansas players are presenting themselves as receivers. And so these turnovers have put a lot of angst not only in the fans but in the players themselves.
And Eric Musselman is bringing Devo Davis back into the game, his senior. We haven't seen him in a long time. The freshman blocker comes out, and Davis goes in there to try to help with this pressure.
Has he been in since he hit his face on the floor?
He did come back in briefly for a couple of minutes. 1 of 2 for Roach, 4-point game. It ain't over yet.
Every catch is along the baseline.
And Ellis gets it over. Boy, that came close. They were down to 1 second on the 10 seconds, and Ellis just basically had to get it over and did so, and drew a foul.
And there's been no guard for Arkansas that will just take this press on and dribble through it. But if you're not going to dribble through it, throwing the ball side to side isn't going to do anything. You got to get it up the court. In order to do that, other players have to present themselves, come back to the ball. It's basically, you know, four-man V-cut. There's a drill everybody does called four-man V-cut.
Can the big guys come back and help? Now blockers coming in, so now it's 4 guards. First time that we have seen 4 guards and Brazile. So Eric Musselman's got every ball handler and every backcourt guy that he can think of on the floor right now.
But the answer to your question, can the big guys come back up and present them? Yes, they can.
6-point lead. Roach, no. Follow, yes, for Filipowski. Down to 4.
If Duke can't get a quick trap, they got to foul right away.
Ellis in a tough spot, and he's fouled. It's Roach. And that's it for Jeremy Roach.
Ellis goes back to the free throw line. He shoots about 75% on this young season. But Arkansas has some game pressure on now that they didn't have a few minutes ago. Just got a little loose with the ball against Duke's pressure and the trapping.
If they keep making free throws, they'll be fine. Ellis is at the line. He is 2 for 2 tonight.
But even making this is still just a 2-possession game. Free throw blockouts here are big.
One of 2, 5-point game. Filipowski drives it and is fouled.
Can't tell whether they gave that to Brazile. He wiped it away up top. He's got a little body, apparently.
Yeah, they did. It's his 3rd.
But a smart play by Filipowski to take the ball to the basket. In a 5-point game, you need 2 scorers. You don't have to have the 3 first. But it gives Duke an opportunity with the foul to put some pressure on Arkansas on yet another inbound play.
Filipowski now has 25 of the game, 22 of them in the second half.
And that was, well, with a 3-point first half, amazing. Only played about 11 or 12 minutes in the first half.
1-possession game. And a foul.
Good job by Devo Davis, but I wasn't sure Arkansas understood they could run the baseline there. They treated it almost like a spot throw-in.
Davis will go to the line for the first time tonight. He is a 63% free throw shooter on the season.
He's been out for so long, tough position to come into. But he's an experienced player.
4 years in the program. The stress is palpable at Bud Walton Arena. Four-point game.
And that was a big one.
They need another quick score. Foster for 3. And down with a rebound, and wrapping it up is Battle. And then get thrown to the court. And that should just about do it. Boy, that ball goes down. It's a 1-point game. But now the best free throw shooter they've got is walking to the other end of the court.
And a Big time rebound. That's how you seal games away, is grab big defensive rebounds. And this has not been pretty to end the game for Arkansas. But they made enough plays throughout the course of this game to put themselves in a position to win a big one after some difficulties down in the Bahamas their last couple of games.
And a guy who's 90% of the season has missed 3 tonight. He's 7 for 10. He can't believe it that he missed it. Makes that one. 5-point lead, 5 seconds to go.
He's got a finger on this.
They do. And that is going to do it. The Hawks win.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stay off the court.
The first time that Duke ever comes to Bud Walton Arena, and Arkansas beats them 80-75. In an intense affair in front of a record crowd here in this building. And as you can see, a good time is being had by all right now.
What a gritty performance by Arkansas without their leading scorer and their best player, Trevon Mark. That's what the Razorbacks needed to continue to believe.
Somewhere Chris Budden has Eric Musselman.
Yeah, we came to safety. Coach, you told me this was a street fight at halftime. What did you guys do the second half to be able to pull away during portions of it?
Well, we didn't take care of the ball. We're going to work on some press breaks, I promise that. Really proud of our team without T-Mark, one of our leaders against a great Duke team. What a great home win.
I know it's been a tough couple days coming off the Bahamas. You said you watched more film in 24 hours than you ever have. What are you most proud of with this group tonight?
We really followed the game plan. We weren't going to guard Mitchell. They ended up having to take out one of their most active offensive rebounders. Really proud of the execution of the game plan defensively more than any other part of the game.
Record crowd, your 100th win as an Arkansas head coach in front of this type of environment. What was it like out there?
I mean, it was awesome. I mean, words can't describe the feeling right now. It's a great win. Now we got to get back and get ready for Monday.
Enjoy it. Congratulations, Coach.
What a night here in Fayetteville. What a win for the Razorbacks, snapping a 2-game losing streak as they take down number 7 Duke. 80-75 tonight. Trevon Brazile and others with so many big moments. And Eric Musselman, here's his reaction. How fired up is he? And he should be. How fired up was this crowd all night long? As Arkansas beats Duke 80-75. The SEC wins the last 3.